Chapter 12, Hannah Wilkerson Has Talent. Mom doesn't fuss at me too much when she comes to pick me up. Maybe because everyone is watching. She just takes me in her arms and says, "I'll do your hair when we get home." Parents are so strange sometimes. The way they get so mad about things that you think are no big deal, but then when you are holding your breath in fear of what consequences might come, they don't say a word. Mom does my hair as soon as we get home. She twists it and says, "Now you can do all the swimming you want." She oils my scalp with coconut oil and tells me, "And the next time I tell you not to do something, you need to listen, okay?" But I wasn't swimming, I tell her. I just got in the water to see who could hold their breath the longest. "Ryan, I told you not." But this girl Red, what kind of name is that, kept being mean to me. And is that what happened? You were showing off? So you didn't even get into the pool to have fun and swim? Mom is finished with my hair. So I get up from the floor and turn to face her. She looks upset, more upset than when she came to pick me up. "Ryan, you don't even have to prove yourself. I want you to be your best for you, not to show off. You understand?" "I understand," I say. On Monday, everything is back to normal. School actually went by fast today, and that never, ever happens. I walk with Kiki to meet Ray. We pass the multi-purpose room. They call it this because sometimes it's a place where we have assemblies, and sometimes the room is used for indoor recess on rainy days, or meetings for teachers, or so many other things. There is sound coming from the room. The sound is calming, like wind chimes gently dancing in a summer breeze. The sound is big and fills every inch of the hallway, like rainbows do when they take over the sky. The sound is Hannah Wilkerson. She is the best singer at Vernon School, even though our teachers never say it. They say silly things like, "If you can talk, you can sing." And everyone has a voice. And I know that's true, but not everyone has a voice like Hannah's. When she sang a solo at last year's holiday celebration, we got a standing ovation. No one ever stands or cheers when I sing. Hannah is a big girl with dark brown skin. Her hair is always in tiny long braids that drape down to the middle of her back. She is always dressed in the most stylish outfits. I stand at the door and listen, peeking in so I can see. There she is, standing with perfect posture, just like Miss Warren teaches us. Kiki says, I don't like her. Why? Because she thinks she's all that. All what? All that, she says, pointing to Hannah. She thinks she's the best singer, the best dressed, the best looking. Did she say that? I ask. Of course not, Kiki says. But I know she thinks it. Kiki isn't making much sense to me. Well, how do you know she thinks that? I just know. I can tell, she says. We listen to Hannah a little more, even though we are supposed to be going outside to meet Ray so we can walk home. Just before Kiki turns away, she says, Can't you just tell? Yeah, I can tell, I say. She thinks she's all that. The words feel strange coming out of me, like when I taste something that I don't like, but I eat it anyway. We walk away, leaving behind Hannah's perfect everything. I ask Kiki what she's going to do for the talent show. She says, nothing. You mean you're not going to be in it? I thought all fourth graders have to be in it. As soon as we get outside, I squint because the sun is too much sun. Well, I'm not in it. I'm hosting it. Miss Barnes asked me to be the MC, Mistress of Ceremonies, Kiki says. I'd rather do that than stand on stage and perform for everyone. I see Ray standing outside in the place where we always meet. We start walking, making our way home. Ray on the outside of the sidewalk, closest to the curb, like Dad taught him. I am in the middle of him and Kiki, which is the worst place to be when Kiki says, "So, Ryan, what is your talent going to be?" Well, I'm good at cooking. That's not the kind of talent you can do for a talent show, Ray says. Kiki agrees, and then it starts. The two of them go back and forth about how cooking is not a talent. Ray laughs and says, I mean, you could maybe win a cooking show, but there's no way you're going to win against singers and dancers. But it's a talent show, not a competition. And we should do whatever you're good at, I say. There's a prize, Kiki says. It's definitely a competition. I remember doing that when I was in the 4th grade. And he emphasizes 4th grade, like it was so long ago. Like he's so much older than us. I won, he tells us. You did not, I say, even though I am not sure. I did too. I did a rap with 2 of my friends, and we won. Kiki asks, was there a prize? Free passes to the movie or something else, but I can't remember. I walk home in the blinding May sun between Ray and Kiki. The 2 of us have moved on to talking about something else, but I'm still trying to think up a talent other than cooking. I'm thinking about maybe I don't want to do this talent show. I am not like Hannah or Kiki or Ray. Kiki is confident enough to get up in front of a full auditorium and talk and smile and introduce people, making everyone feel good and happy to be in the room. And there's Hannah with her standing ovations. And there's Ray, whose teachers are always saying how smart he is, always getting high scores on his science and math tests. He's the best baseball player in the 6th grade, and he's good at rapping and putting songs together. Ray has so much talent. Winning a competition is no big deal to him. He doesn't even remember the prize. I don't understand how anyone can forget something so special. I guess people with so much talent don't remember when they are acknowledged for it. I wonder if Hannah is that way. I wonder if she'll win the talent show and 2 years from now not even remember what she won or what song she sang. Maybe it's no big deal to them because they are not trying to show off. Maybe they do what Mom says I should do. Be their best for themselves, not for others. So even if they don't get the award, but they almost always do, they will feel proud because it was something they had fun doing. I understand what Mom is telling me, but does she understand how hard that is?